Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another session of podcast. I wish and I'm sure you will enjoy listening to the broadcast. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our sleep and sleep disorders. So, first of all, for us to understand the sleep, okay, what is sleep? There are many explanations are there for sleep, but then are they valid ones? How are we, with the help of modern science or traditional science, have we understood what is sleep? What is that sleeping in you? Okay, this is the basic question. When we are sleeping, we are not aware of our consciousness, no doubt. But what exactly is sleeping? Is the human cells are sleeping? No, they are functioning. If our human blood flow is sleeping, no, they are functioning. If tell me your human heart is sleeping, no, it's functioning. Is the human brain is sleeping? No, all the neurons are functioning. Is the nervous system, periphery and autonomous nervous system are sleeping? No, they are functioning. If the internal organs like human liver, thyroid and all the other endocrinological organs and all that sleeping? No, they are also functioning. They also constantly need the energy source. The body try to release glycogen with long hours a gap between your dinner and breakfast. Sugar is constantly felt because all the cells are functioning. Of course, they are all functioning at the lower level. Your BP comes down, your heart rate comes down, you're sleeping. But what exactly, who is sleeping inside? This is what is the question that we have. Who is sleeping? Are you sleeping or your human cells are sleeping? What is sleeping? Sleeping is something which is a soul-related matter, which will be very difficult for us to prove what exactly is happening when we are sleeping in modern science. This is what is very important. When it comes to the question of sleeping disorders, there are a lot of things mentioned about sleeping disorders. Sleeping is one of the most luxurious part of human life, as you all know. Sleeping is luxury. That's the highest luxury in the world. So basically, we will not be in a position to sleep when there are a lot of chemical imbalances happening and then the melatonin production comes down. That's one of the major reasons for lack of sleep. You know, there's a word called insomnia, which is the loss of sleep. When we are not going to sleep, our parasympathetic nervous system will also not function. Exactly when we are sleeping, our regeneration of the human cells of various organs are happening in a very good manner, in a very sizable manner. After all, we are a human body which is based on regeneration and degeneration of the human cells. So the regeneration of the human cells happens very good when we are sleeping. So sleeping is divided into two parts, majorly two parts, REM sleep and NREM sleep, that is rapid eye movement sleep and non-rapid eye movement sleep. You can go and study them. Non-rapid eye movement sleep is the deep sleep. REM sleep is the shallow sleep or whatever you can call it. And then NREM sleep is very much required. Then there are a lot of theories goes around saying that a man should minimum sleep 6 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours and all that kind of thing. No, sleeping varies from person to person. Sleeping can never be universal. If a person can sleep for 3 hours, that's more than enough for him. If a person sleeps for 6 hours, that may not be enough for him. All those kind of things. It's not a universal. Each human body is unique by itself. You cannot compare one human body with another. Same thing happens in sleep also. Sleeping is a concept which cannot be brought under the universal banner by saying that, you must sleep so many number of hours in a day. It is good for you. Otherwise, you're going to get into trouble. No, don't believe this. I will not believe this myself as a human individual, because if I am going to stick to that and condition my brain that I'm going to sleep minimum for 6 hours a day or whatever it is, when I don't do that, I get disturbed and I start thinking, oh, I may get into this problem, I may get into that problem and all that stuff. Sleeping is not something which can happen regularly, okay? What you should try and think is you should engage yourself in something or the other and avoid your daytime sleeping. This is very important. Many people, after the age of 40, 45, we go into daytime sleeping of taking a nap in the afternoon for a few hours or whatever, which lacks our sleep in the night. When we don't get sleep in the night, we get hassled, we get psychologically ill, we think that something happening to us. Nothing will happen to you. what it is to relax and sleep. Exercising is very important. If you can do about 1 or 2 hours of walking or, swimming, skipping, running and jogging and whatnot according to the age factor, body needs a lot of movements and other things where there are a lot of chemicals are produced by the human cells and the human brain cells and so on, which can keep you sleeping. Sleeping disorders have no remedy. Sleeping pills are not going to help you. You're going to become numb to it after some time. Increasing your dosage more and more and more, you are going to destroy your entire neurological functional order. Don't do that. Okay? How and when and what am I to do to sleep well is there in your hand. You keep a good mental health. You keep your day busy. Don't sleep in the daytime. Have some good exercising. Don't think that if you're not going to sleep, you're going to fall ill. Never have that thinking with you. And also, don't think that sleep apnea is not a sleeping disorder. Sleep apnea is a small variation or a small problem with your lung, the breathing. That's all. There are some small medicines for it to clear, in the traditional science, to clear sleep apnea. This is something to do with the lung, and when the breathing difficulty comes in over more than a level, when it slows down, it definitely make you wake up from the sleep, and because body needs that minimum oxygen to come in all the time in the world. So sleeping disorders are one which is not a curable one, and the sleeping pills are not the answer for it. And if you're going to have sleeping pills day in and day out, you're going to more and more fall into problems. You will not get natural sleep. In a sleeping pill, you will only faint, and you'll be in a fainting stage, I would call it. And then it creates a lot of numbness, it creates a lot of dullness in you. So in order to sleep well, you have to be very clear and aware of your mental health, which is the only key for you to get some good sleep. Avoid daytime sleeping. And this is all the, number of informations, whatever that I could collect and give you. So we will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for spending your quality time. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you enjoyed this session. See you later.